The Queen TMS eldest, and favourite, grandson Peter Phillips, son of Princess and split from his wife Autumn Kelly 2 years ago. The divorce was settled in June 2021. Peter, 17th in line to the throne, had 2 daughters with Autumn. Their wedding, however, sparked major controversy within the royal family. They married on May 17, 2008 at Windsor TMS St George TMS Chapel, where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle later tied the knot 10 years on. Although a relatively low-key affair by royal standards, Autumn TMS something borrowed trademark was the Festoon tiara from Peter TMS mother, Anne. The tiara, gifted to Anne in 1973, has special significance as she received it in the same year she married Peter TMS father, Mark Phillips, her first husband. Some 300 guests were in attendance for the nuptials at St George TMS, including Her Majesty and the Duke of Edinburgh. Around 70 members of Autumn TMS family flew in from Canada for the big day. Unbeknownst to the attendees, unprecedented access to the chapel and preceding events had been granted to Hello Magazine for the tidy sum of $500,000. The magazine ran a 100-page special, with 59 pages of photographs from the wedding, including 10 of the Queen. In Channel 5 TMS 2020 documentary Meghan, Where Did It All Go Wrong? Trademark, royal expert Simon Vigar offered an insight into the infamous wedding. He said, "Generally what happens in the private do TMS, there are no cameras there, or none of our camera TMS there. So what happened at Peter and Autumn TMS wedding is controversial and unusual." He continued, "It went down like a lead balloon with many members of the royal family." The Telegraph reported at the time that the Queen had not been consulted about the magazine deal. A royal source told the newspaper, "It will never happen again. In hindsight it should never have happened in the first place." Unaware of the presence of 4 credited photographers and a reporter, friends and family happily posed for photos. Susie Boniface, columnist for The Mirror, told Channel 5, "The junior royals were at a wedding ceremony which is supposed to be private, the most private the royals are ever inside their own home, for goodness sake. They thought this was just photographers at a wedding and happily posed and grinned away, and then were quite amazed a couple of weeks afterwards to see a Hello supplement dedicated entirely to things they thought were private family shots." Photos included a centrepiece of members of the firm at the reception in Frogmore House, situated in the grounds of Windsor Great Park. Others included formal snaps of the bride and groom and pictures of Chelsy Davy, Prince Harry TMS then girlfriend, and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge. Labour MP at the time, Ian Gibson, blasted the decision to allow Hello to photograph the wedding. He said, "The British public would expect the Queen to rise above being pictured in the pages of Hello. She is the Queen, not a footballer TMS wife." The Sun reported Prince Harry was incensed that casual shots of him were splashed across the magazine. A senior royal source described the situation as nothing short of an outrage. Her Majesty has since banned senior members of the firm from featuring in celebrity magazine photograph deals, the Telegraph said. Meanwhile, a new epilogue of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle TMS unofficial biography Finding Freedom trademark suggests the Sussexes feel Her Majesty failed to take full ownership of the race allegations made during the couple TMS bombshell Oprah Winfrey interview.